Okay, y'all, I think it's time for me to come out now. I've been holding this secret in for a very, very long time. Um, I owe it to my audience because my audience, y'all have a lot of questions. And we're going to get to the prison story, but I just have to get this off my chest because I've been holding on to this for so long, and I just want to, tell my truth. Whew, I didn't think I was gonna do it in this way, but I guess I got to. All right, y'all. So a lot of y'all been having a lot of questions about me, and I think it's only fair that I should just let y'all in on who I really am. Oh man. Before we get to that, I do me a favor, y'all. Okay, y'all know it don't cost nothing. Just hit the like button for me, please. This might be my last video, depending on the blowback that I get from me telling my truth. This might be the last video. I might just end it. I might just get off of social media after this, depending on if y'all still support me or not. So, yeah. All right. So let's get to it. Now, like I said in the beginning, a lot of y'all been having a lot of questions about me, and I'll be reading the comment section, and I hear cats saying, Donta, you need to just live your truth and all this and that. Well, I hear y'all, and sometimes it's hard to, live your truth when you around, people, certain people. You don't want to be shamed. You don't want to be ostracized. You don't want to, you don't want to be looked at as, man, I really can't believe I'm really about to tell y'all this. All right, this the truth. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me in prison. So, they have me, I don't know if anybody ever had Thorazine or whatever. So, okay, this what happened. I had a bad headache, and, I put in a request to, talk to the nurse so I can get like some Tylenol, anything to take this headache away. So nevertheless, she ended up giving me 2 pills. Now, the 2 pills that she gave me was meant for somebody else. She ended up giving me Thorazine. Now, Thorazine side effects affect people differently. And one of the things that it does, it makes you really, really sleepy. Like you out of it. You like a zombie, right? So I end up taking the Thorazine, and about 5 minutes later, I was lightheaded and I was out like a baby, right? So I wake up maybe, let's just say this took place on a Tuesday. I woke up Wednesday night, okay, in the hole. So I wake up, now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really refreshed. Like I ain't had no rest like this in years. So I wake up and I realize that I'm in a hole. So I get to banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. And a guard comes to the door like, what are you doing? Why are you banging on my door? I said, what am I doing in the hole? And he was like, oh, you showed out. You completely showed out. I said, what you mean I showed out? He was like, dude, you about to go to the Terror Dome. They about to send you up north. I said, for what? He was like, so you really gonna play stupid like you don't know what you did? I was like, what did I do? And listen, y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not proud of what I did. I speak out against this so heavily in all my videos, and I actually was involved in it. And I'm not proud of it. But let me continue the story. So he was like, you don't remember what you did? I said, no, man, I don't. So he was like, all right, well, actually, the guy next, he was there with you. We about to bring him in here. Well, he about to come to the hole too. He talked to him about it. So I'm like, man, what the heck? So I'm sitting on the bed. I'm thinking like, man, I don't remember nothing. What the heck did I do? Right? So I'm sitting on the bed and I hear the door open, right, to the hole. And so my cell door get popped and this dude come in here, this white dude come in there, right? Regular white dude, maybe about like 5'8", maybe 180, 190 pounds. You know, he come in there and he like, hey, what, you all right, man? You all right, bro? I said, yeah. I said, man, what did you do to get back here? He was like, man, shoot, you was wilding out, man. You was really wilding out. I said, man, people keep saying that, but what did I do? He was like, man. He was like, well, okay, so this what happened. So basically, when I took the Therazone or whatever, it didn't completely knock me out. They was doing cell changes, and basically the prison that we was at, they like to move people around like every other week. Like they'll empty a whole unit and disperse everybody throughout the prison. Now, before they do this, they got to take you to this intake process where they ask you questions like, do you fear for your life? Are you in a gang? Do you want to PC up? Do you want to, it's like, what's going on with you? Before they put you in a different house. Now, at this time, they had, how can I put this? The honor dorm. And the honor dorm is basically the place for only homosexuals. You got to be gay. You got to be a transsexual. You got to be bisexual. You got to be some type of homo to get in there, right? So apparently they pulled me out to question me. I'm out of my mind. I don't remember none of this. So they tell me, like, they asking me, like, the normal questions or whatever, and I guess I'm answering them the wrong way, to the point where they put me in the honor dorm, which is the homosexual wing. So according to eyewitnesses, and like I said, y'all, I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not, I can't believe I'm actually telling y'all this story, but the show must go on. But anyway, they end up putting me in the honor dorm, and they put me in this cell with this dude named Renzo. Now, Renzo is this black homosexual from Flint, Michigan. He be out there in the projects. So they put me in a cell with him, and apparently, like I said, I don't remember none of this. I don't remember absolutely nothing, right? But when they put me in a cell with Renzo or whatever, they said, like, everything was cool. Everything was, it wasn't no issues. But when you fast forward to later on that night, they said that I did the unthinkable. They said that I did something that, like I said, if I was in my right mind, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't have never done it. In fact, me being a biblical man, nah, there ain't no way I would have did this. But they said around at the count time at 10 o'clock, they said, Renzo was asleep. And, the guy that was across from our cell witnessed the whole thing. They said I got out my bed, y'all. And y'all just got to pray for me. Like I said, this might be my last video. I might leave the internet. But they said I got out my bed. Listen, y'all. before we go on, do me a favor. And we gonna get to it. Do me a favor, y'all, because I mean, this might be my last video, depending on the backlash that I get for what I'm about to tell y'all. But nevertheless, I need for y'all to do me a favor, okay? Let me know which holiday that y'all like. Do y'all like the best? Do y'all like Christmas, Thanksgiving, or Easter? Put it in the comment section for me. All right? Christmas, Thanksgiving, or Easter? Let me see. All right, y'all, let's get back to it. So now I'm sitting there. They saying that, the dude said I stood up, right? And they said that, and remember, y'all, I don't remember none of this. So they said that the dude I got the bottom rack and he was at the top. So they said, the guy from across the hall said that what he witnessed, he said he seen me. Yes, me, y'all. The one that was under the influence of Thorazine. The one that was out of my mind. He said that he saw me grab the dude by his neck and by his waist and snatch him off the bed. Apparently, when I snatched this man off the bed, y'all, man, y'all be patient with me. Please be patient with me. But apparently, when I snatched this man off the bed, and keep in mind, you talking about maybe a 5-6 feet drop from the top of the bunk to the bottom of the bunk. The guy said that I grabbed this man off the bunk and dropped him 5 to 6 feet. That concrete, that floor, the prison floor is hard. It's really hard. It ain't nothing to play with. You hit your head on that, you're through. You're done. It's over. So apparently, when I dropped this man out the bed, he didn't get up. He was just there, laying on the ground. But it get worse, y'all, because this is where I'm ashamed that. This is where I could be possibly, looked down and frowned upon for doing this to this man. And before I say what I'm about to say, I want to say this, y'all. I don't got nothing against gay people. I don't hate gay people. You understand? Gay people never did anything to me directly for me to feel any type of way towards them. Yeah, I might disagree with their lifestyle, and yeah, I might disagree with, certain things that they do, but, people disagree with my lifestyle and what I do. So I just want to get that disclaimer before I go any further of what I did to this man. So apparently he's laying down there and he's knocked unconscious. And keep in mind, y'all, I'm out of my mind. I don't know what's going on. The guy from across the way said that I just stood over the guy for about 3 minutes, give or take. And at this time, they yelling for the guards. People was yelling. I don't know what's going on, y'all, because I'm out of my mind. This is why I say I apologize to my audience, because I know y'all had a lot of questions about me that y'all say, yo, something ain't adding up, D. So here go, y'all. I was told that I whipped out my beef stick. At this time, people yelling, they screaming, don't do it, don't do it. And keep in mind, y'all, again, I was under the influence of Thorazine. They said I whipped out my beef stick and I got to peeing all over the guy. Yeah, that was it, y'all. I am ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I want to apologize to my audience for doing that to that man. You know, some people think that homosexuals are animals, but I was wrong for what I did. I was out of my mind, y'all. They said that I peed on this man. Just whipped out my beef stick and just started peeing on him. Do I feel bad for what I did? No. Why? Because I don't remember it. This is what the guy is telling me in the hole. He's telling me what I did, my new bunkie. So, yeah, I peed on Renzo. After I peed on him, maybe about 3-4 minutes would go by. The guard would come in there, and they grabbed me out of there, handcuffed me, and took me out of there. And now I'm in the hole. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm a decent man now. I'm decent. I'm not gonna say I'm good. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, because I'm not. Do I feel bad for peeing on Renzo? Yes, I do feel bad. That was wrong for me to do that to that man. That was wrong. I was wrong. And I want to apologize. Renzo, if you still alive out there in the world and you might be listening to this video, you know, I apologize. I apologize for what I did to you. I was out of my mind. They had me on Thorazine. Anybody that ever took Thorazine, you know what that can do to you. I apologize. And I just want my audience to know, again, I was out of my mind. I didn't know what was going on. I was out of my element, out of my body. And it just happened. I peed on Renzo. And like I said, I know some of y'all ain't gonna rock with me after, you know, coming clean and, you know, telling my truth. Oh, I get it. Y'all thought that I was talking about some gay shit. Y'all thought I was gonna be like, oh, yeah, I did something with somebody. Oh, that's what y'all thought. You know, I noticed something. See, a lot of y'all out there, when y'all hear these prison stories, y'all, and when I be telling my stories, y'all be like, oh, Donta just act like he was just this big, tough guy up in there. Oh, Donta, he done seen a whole lot of homo stuff, and he ain't never been involved. No, I never did. And that's what's messed up about all of y'all in the comments. Because I know what y'all was thinking. Y'all like, oh, yeah, finally Donta about to come on out the closet. Y'all sick. You twisted. For the ones that want to see me in a bad light, paint me in a bad light, y'all know what y'all can do. Shout out to the most electrifying audience on social media, which is the Donta Show Network commentators, which is y'all. Without y'all, there would be no me. So again, shout out to all of y'all. And again, y'all, let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite holiday? Christmas, Easter, or Thanksgiving? Me, I'm going to say Thanksgiving because I really enjoy the food that I eat. My mother-in-law, she be holding down the dressing. My wife be holding down the macaroni and cheese and the greens. My sister-in-law, oh, she be making them double eggs good. Her candy yams be good too. Matter of fact, we're going to do another poll. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? With that, y'all, Donta love all of y'all, even my haters, even the ones that want to see me in a bad light. Shout out to everybody. And with that, y'all have a happy holiday. I'm out.